Just today I found out that I've been working out wrong this whole time. I checked my form up because I was adding weight to like the dumbbells I use. I went from 8 pounds in each hand to 10 pounds in each hand. And I decided, I'm gonna check out some videos, make sure I'm doing everything right with all my exercises. I was doing almost half of them wrong. My form was poor. One exercise I wasn't even doing. Like I was doing a completely different exercise by accident. And lesson learned that I should have been checking my form more often than a year later. But I'm gonna walk you through everything that I was doing wrong. On pull ups, this was a pull day. On pull ups, you can't really mess up pull ups, but there was some little like techniques I had to implement. So first I was like putting crossing my legs and putting them behind me whenever I was just hanging there. And advice I heard was if you put your legs like forward, it activates like your core more. Like it activates your abs more while you're doing it. That's just like a nice little thing. And I wasn't also using my shoulders correctly. I was just like holding it out like this. You're supposed to kind of bring in your shoulders like it's a hard motion to show, but almost like you're trying to show your armpits to the front wall, the wall in front of you when you're pulling up essentially. So like going like this. And that tucks in your shoulder blade so it works your back more. And I went from doing like 11 or 12 pull-ups like with the form I was using before to 5 being way difficult because I was using my back more. So I wasn't doing pull-ups correctly. Then shrugs. I wasn't even doing shrugs. What you're supposed to do with shrugs is you're standing with the weight, like you have a weight in your hand, like you could do two hands. I do one. You're supposed to just do up, hold for a bit, and then down, up, down. I was rotating my shoulder. I was going like this. I don't know what I was doing. I don't even know what exercise that is. But I swear, whenever I first started working out, I saw a video on shrugs. That's how the guy was doing it. I don't even know who I watched, but he was like rotating his shoulder like that. Just today, I watched like 3 other videos. All of them were doing it just up and down. I don't know who I watched. I don't know what I was doing, but it's good that I know now that I was doing it wrong. Like for all I know, if I kept going that on like that, I could have gotten like a bad shoulder injury. It's like it's bad. I wasn't even doing the right exercise pretty much. And then past that, some smaller things again with hammer curls. Hammer curls whenever you have your arm off to the side. And I want to stand up for this. You just bring up your like your arm like that with the weights. I was letting my elbow be a bit too loose. You're supposed to just like have like your arm like from your shoulder to your elbow just be still and your forearm pretty much work with your bicep. But I was like being a little too loose with my elbow. So that was just small. Like you're still getting the rep pretty much, but I was just doing it incorrectly. And then Russian twist. So you're holding the weight, you're sitting on your butt, your legs are up, your back is up, so you're just sitting on your butt essentially. Your legs are crossed and you're just like turning to work your abs. And there's a bunch of little things that I didn't do. So I saw a video. First of all, he was holding the dumbbell up to his chest instead of like just out here like how I was doing, just like closer to his chest. He was turning more. I was just kind of like barely turning. He was almost going like 90 degrees like off his legs. And he was also putting his elbows more back whenever he was turning to like activate his abs. And then also as well, he was leaning back more. I was like kind of like crunched in. Like just leaning back while I was doing it really helped activate my muscles. Like even right now, kind of like the sides of my body. I don't know what they're called, but like right here are a little sore because that's like probably the first time I've worked them ever. Like it's just all these little things that I wasn't doing that like add up over time. Like I now know I wasn't doing it right, and over the next 2 days I'm gonna do the same thing with my legs and push routines. I'm gonna just go through every exercise and I'm gonna see the form, make sure I'm doing everything right. but it's almost like a wake up call. Like I've been working out for about a year and 2 months, and I've been doing an exercise wrong, like completely wrong, the whole time. Like it's just almost a bit embarrassing, you know. Like I should have been checking my form. Like a big advice I hear, especially to people around my age, like teenagers, in terms of working out, is to just focus on form. And they weren't joking. Like I was thinking, like, yeah, my form's good. I watched the video when I started. Like I was like face palm. Like I don't know what I was doing, but I'm glad I checked it out now. I know that I'm doing it wrong. Over the next 2 days, again, I'm gonna be checking out like how like other workouts, like other exercises that I'm doing wrong. Like I'm probably doing a bit of push-ups wrong, like lateral raises wrong. I hope I'm not doing squats wrong, but you never know. So it's good to know that like I need to check my form more often.